Wednesday, April 24th, 2013, is a date the people of Esan and Edo State will not forget for a long time to come. It is a date that can only be compared to June 12, 1993. Similar to June 12, 1993, this day, Governor of Edo State cancelled the freest and the most peaceful election ever in the history of Esan land. It all began when the state electoral officials postponed the 2013 Edo State local elections, slated to hold Saturday, April 20th in Esan North East because of late arrival of materials to the local government, to Wednesday, April 24th, 2013. Like the experience of Saturday 20th, voters trooped out en masse to vote for the candidate of their choice. This was an opportunity they did not want to pass them by, as they have not been given such opportunity for the past 5 years. This was going to be the first local elections under Governor Oshiomole, who had in the past 5 years of his administration ruled through caretaker administrators. So, it was an acid test to him. And like Saturday, the enthusiasm of voters soon began to dampen when materials for voting was not coming to them. Situations almost deteriorated to that of protest in some of the stations.
Well, we are so disappointed about the comrade governor. It's a disgrace on his part that by now, 10:30 Wednesday, we have not started the election. We are so aggrieved. And if the election is not conducted, Yakubu will win the chairmanship, whether they like it or not. I will wait, definitely. If I wait till 12 o'clock, the election is not done, definitely we will go home.
There are no voters' papers, and then the electoral officers are not here, returning officer is not here, the officers that are meant to man the election are not here. I do think it's a deliberate act to sabotage the election here. And I'm warning, if Ward 4 do not vote, I don't think there's any vote here. The vote in the local government will be cancelled.
Thank you.
I'm still waiting for the ballot paper. The official they ought to assign here, I think it's a collaboration act by them so that voting will not take place here. In Ward 4, we are still waiting. You will discover now it is almost to 12. Nothing is taking place here.
Materials never vote.
Thank you very much. Today is a wonderful day to us. We have never experienced what we have seen. We have been here since 6 o'clock in the morning. There is no voting, nothing going on here. Yes. So we are not happy at all.
And one vote. But today we are surprising that Adams Oshiomole is ringing all over the state, is ringing the elections. Because what we believe is one man, one vote. One woman, one vote. One youth, one vote. One girl, one vote. But what we are expecting here is not what we are saying. But we beg with the federal government to intervene on this.
So we are not happy concerning what is going on today. Last week they wasted our time. Everybody, we stay here from morning to evening, no election conducted. So today again we have been here since 8 o'clock, nothing. And this is something after 1 now. We are still be waiting, nothing, no election. So they should try and do something.
And we want to vote. We want them to bring ballot paper, the material, and let us vote. I don't want this vote to be expired.
At CMS Primary School, the story was the same.
We are not happy with the situation. If you look at the time, it's almost 2 o'clock. We are not even started the accreditation. What are they waiting for? The SEC, they are disappointing us. This is not how to do election. And at least we supposed to start accreditation by 8 and end by 12 and start voting. Up to now, if you look at your time and you see that it's going to 1 o'clock, what are we talking about?
The electoral officer attached to the local government did not seem quite prepared for the election. People had to be selected among the voters to help out in conducting the election. Because of the determination of the people to see it through, they agreed to the ad hoc arrangements.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Can you be presiding officer for a train?
They trained people before. I will not be there. I can't go. I'm not trained.
Mr. Ayer, are you ready to take on that responsibility?
I'm ready to serve my country.
All right. Can you start now?
Yeah, no problem.
Right.
They'll bring the paper. I'll call the vote to bring myself to this meeting. They will accredit our vote side by side so that we can make up.
When we got to the station, we were supposed to see the EO because people have been trained to carry out this duty. Yes. Question number one, what happened to the officers that have been trained to carry out this election? Maybe ESEC will answer that. Then presently, the EO that was supposed to cover the local government is not in the station right now. Where are we going to? And how long are we going to wait? Because according to electoral law, we are supposed to start accreditation by 8 o'clock. This is roughly 12 o'clock. And up to now, they are not here. But then the next thing is, are they planning to make sure that there is not going to be election in Ward 4?
Eventually, voting commenced in the different polling stations peacefully. People waited for their turn to get accredited and subsequently cast their votes. This was the mood in most of the polling stations. In fact, it was like a family affair in most stations.
By the grace of God, we have prayed, we have committed the election to the hands of God. He's the one that giveth peace. So we have asked for peace and we are rest assured that we are going to experience peace.
Uromi is one family. Esan North is one family. Irrespective of political divide, we are from one family. As you can see, almost everybody that votes here in this primaries, for example, are from Ewoyi. Everybody, not almost, everybody that is here today are from Ewoyi. This is a typical Ewoyi word. So it's a crime for an Ewoyi man to pick up arm against an Ewoyi man. Yeah. We may have our differences politically, it is allowed.
Because all we need is free and fair election is what we need.
Okay. And you know, we have started saying one man, one vote. That's what we need. For now, you can see I have finished doing my accreditation. What I'm waiting for is for that to finish so that I'll do my voting. Okay. Because that's what we need in this local government.
I want to say so far, so well and so good. The turnout, as you can see, is quite impressive. The voters have been very calm and behaving orderly, despite the fact that the voting materials arrived here, I say 2 hours behind schedule. But because of their love and desire to express and their desire to see that their expression counts this time around, that is why you see that they are behaving very orderly.
But this time around, fair accreditation, everything is going smoothly. So I'm impressed.
So we don't have problem in this place. Where they have some people are talking about security. We don't have problem about security because we together we are brothers and sisters. So there is nothing we can be bothered for. So I believe we can do this election fair election. There is no problem in anywhere.
As was done in 2010 during the governorship election, people were ready to protect their votes. So they voted and stayed behind to ensure their vote was not in any way tampered with. This was their opportunity to elect their choice of representatives. They were not going to gamble with it. At any cost, they were ready to protect their vote and protect democracy.
No, it won't happen here. It can happen in other places, but here, Esan North East will be different.
Thank you, Chief. Thank you for your concern. Esan North East local government, Uromi Uzea, is quite different from other places where there are kangaroo elections and all that. It won't work here, except they want to cause pandemonium here. We don't want that. Uromi has been a very peaceful place. Let the election be conducted. If we have two fighters and one has defeated the other one will be preparing by next year to fight. So the issue of you had ABCD to discharge us wouldn't work here. You can't work in Esan North East local government. By the special grace.
Who are you to protect your...
Very well to the end. To the end. We will do the election. If there is any loophole, we will not take it. We won't take it. Whether it's from federal, whether we want it clear. So that is the way it is. The election should be conducted. Thank you very much.
Hired thugs who wanted to perpetuate violence in some areas were resisted by the determined voters and the security operatives. One of such areas was Ward 5. This was about the biggest polling station in Esan North East. The Commissioner of Police, Edo State, put paid to such attempt to foment trouble in that polling station by personally overseeing the election.
Can you just imagine? A custodian of one man, one vote.
Excuse me.
A custodian of one man, one vote.
The process was going on smoothly. People were casting their votes at a point. Initially, the returning officers ran away. So we brought him back to come and complete the process.
Yes.
So we'll be managing the situation, and the man have not been ready for the process. At the point, he complained of non-availability of result sheet. After a point, nobody know where he brought it out. So we'll be conducting the election. The process has been going on smoothly. All of a sudden, the man ran away. Then some people dragged him to bring it back to complete the process. Before we know it, tear gas everywhere.
Tear gas everywhere. Why are the police throwing tear gas?
Well, it's only God that can explain that. If the man is absconding, I believe that the police will bring it back to complete the process. The act of this tear gas something, nobody can explain it. It's only God that can explain it.
We must vote! 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 We must vote!
The intimidation was not limited to Esan North East alone.
If you assess the situation here now, I've observed that thugs were recruited from other places to Ovia North East, from other places to River. If you watch, many of these people are not from Ovia North East. And if we profess one man, one vote, we should respect that slogan.
The commissioner had also, before coming to Ward 5, gone on a tour of different polling stations to make sure voting was going on smoothly.
Where is he? Tell him.
Okay, let's go.